All right, and it's hard to believe because it's not exactly warm outside, but 4th of July is not this weekend, but the next. And so we're talking about dog safety. This is Lisa Gerard. She's with Bark Busters. She's a behavioral therapist and trainer. And Lisa, this is your buddy Scruffy.
This is my buddy Scruffy.
So 4th of July is a time where a lot of animals get spooked, not just dogs, cats, all sorts, birds. What are some tips? What are the best ways to keep them safe and calm, really?
Well, you're right. With all of the sights and sounds and things going on during
Right.
4th of July celebrations, it can be really scary for our dogs. So, in fact, the shelters experience a real spike in runaway dogs at that time of year. So there are some things that you can do to help keep your dog safe. Don't take them with you to the celebrations, obviously.
Yeah.
And so you're going to leave them at home, but preferably not outside.
Okay.
Because then they really are exposed more so than they would be in the house. So you want to keep them in the house, in a central room, and where you can keep it as quiet as possible. And if you have windows in there, keep the windows closed, curtains closed.
Curtains closed, yeah, everything. Now, what if you really have dogs that never come inside, they really are outside dogs? Would you suggest kind of bringing them into maybe like a laundry room setting? Or I mean, either way, bring them inside, right? Even if they don't normally do come
Bring them inside, and you may want to start exposing them to coming inside before the 4th actually happens, so it's not just all of a sudden.
Sure.
But get them used to that. Bring in their bed and bring in things that they find comforting.
Yeah.
And you may want to even turn on a radio or TV just at a normal volume.
Okay.
So that there's some noise that can mask what's going on outside.
Absolutely. And if you do, for some reason, God forbid, your animal does get away, like you just mentioned, the shelters are packed. Make sure to go there first if you're missing an animal, because they really do see a spike. It's actually pretty sad, and hopefully people will take these tips and make sure their animals are okay.
Right. They have no choices, so
No
you've got to do it
kidding.
for them.
And they are very spooked. I mean, those sort of noises, they come once or twice a year, and you really got to protect them.
Right, and they have no context. It means nothing to them. It's just all of a sudden all kinds of strange things start happening, so you have to keep in mind that they don't know.
Well, Scruffy is just out. I don't think she's going to have a problem on 4th of July. Look at this
She's
sweet
not spooked
baby.
at all, is she?
She's even good in these cameras and lights. Well, thank you, Lisa. So nice to see you. We'll see you next month for some more tips.
All right, thank you, Crystal.
Sounds good. Next, we are working out with Christy Melton. She even brought in her own son because we're talking about how to work out with your kids. Stick around for that next.